Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in. Okay, so let's get right into your message here. I'm using a couple of decks interchangeably. We'll get the oracles out. Remember, not everything's going to resonate, but take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. And thank you to all who've supported this channel. I really appreciate that. Let's get into it, Saggy. Messages for Sagittarius. Ooh, I saw the moon. Yeah. And I think when I saw it, it flipped upright. Three of Swords in the reverse and the moon. Ace of Wands here. There's something you don't see about a heartbreak. It's going to catapult you into being very inspired and a new beginning. Knight of Wands. And you're going to go after that with a lot of passion. Messages for our Sag. Okay. What's the moon here? Oh, a lot on the moon. Okay. What's the moon here? What you don't see has to do with your happiness, the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Star card. The moon has to do with your happiness and your healing. What you don't see coming is your happiness and your healing. What's the Eight of Pentacles here, Spirit? And it's regarding work. Maybe you're having a hard time finding work, something like that. Queen of Swords is out here now. Being discerning about the work you want to do. Oh, yeah, okay. So you're like, what inspires me? That's what I want to do. I don't want to do just anything. Okay, but, you know, sometimes we don't have a choice. We have to. King of Wands is out here now. You're saying, look, I am very charming and I am larger than life and I've got a big personality and I can't just do anything, okay? It's something like that, some sort of, and I'm very discerning and I'm very intelligent and I'm courageous. And so where's the justice in somebody who's this talented? Here's the justice. Okay. All right. And that's the heartbreak. Like I have all these skills and like I'm the only one that recognizes this. Why can't I find work that's suited to me? Why can't I find my way that's happiness, you know, where I can build roots with people that are like my tribe, commonality here. I need to heal from this. There's something that where you've been off and it's been disappointing in the workplace and in love. But you want to find something that inspires you. So let's find out about that. What's the Ace of Wands here, please? And that is a beginning of being inspired. So something has taken place here. Three of Cups. This is a very social card. Have you met somebody social? Or are you doing something in work now, I'm hearing, that's more social, more suited towards you? Yeah, what you didn't see was that there's happiness and healing here in a situation about work that was upside down, not a good fit for you, or not able to find work. You're like, I have all these skill sets. Where is the justice? When do I find my path here that's more suited towards me and what I want to do? What's the justice? When do I find what inspires me? Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. For some of you, you're finding out that maybe like a lot of drinking is, yeah, you think you're having fun, but it's really messing with your prosperity. It's messing with this path you're supposed to take. You know, you get to a point where you're not fun to be around or something like that. And so, you know, or maybe you're even blacking out. You don't even realize how you're being. But people don't want to be around you, or so it affects your romantic relationships, it affects your friendships, and it affects your work life too. Something like that. But you're telling yourself, hey, I can do it all. I can be functioning in this capacity. It's some sort of illusion there, or even an illusion of I'm happy. Here's the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay. So we are getting like a feeling of I am starting a passion project now. I am on a road that I'm passionate about. I definitely see that. But you're being asked to block something out here. It could be like this drinking, where you think you can do it all. But really, if you follow that trail, maybe it's led to a lot of closures, like a lot of relationships that haven't worked, a lot of career experiences that haven't worked, being let go, something like that. But I see here something that's inspiring you. So it's a reminder to look at this gift. It's brand new for you. You're really going after it, but you've got to make some changes. Whatever you've needed to heal from, whatever you don't see about yourself. And it could be this, I can still drink and be effective, maybe, or maybe it isn't drinking, maybe it's something else. Okay, we'll look deeper into that. The Ace of Pentacles is out here. Yeah, I see a lot of new prosperity and new excitement towards something that is really inspiring you. So what's the... What's the Seven of Swords here, sir? The Tower. Yeah. So the energy I see here is Spirit saying, hey, you're protected. You're as wonderful as you say. We all know this. You're intellectual, and you're brilliant, and you're outgoing, and you're larger than life, and you deserve more. And we're putting something in front of you now that you really want to go after, and we're inspiring you to do so. And do so as a healed individual who knows their worth, their value, and their sun, their happiness. They are enlightened. They are no longer in the dark, the moon. You no longer not in the dark, but there is something you're still in the dark about, and it is this Seven of Swords. And it brings the Tower, and it brings the Tower every time. And it's something you're bringing into the mix, whether that's drinking or something else. There's something you bring into the mix here. I don't know what that is for you. I can look into it a little bit more. Three of Cups indicates maybe over drinking, but which you get. But it'll be different for everybody. There is something in the mix here that throws off your game every single time, whether you're passionate about a project or not. And the message here, as I see the energy, is don't mess up this opportunity that you're so passionate about by reliving a Tower moment. Recognize where that Tower comes from. What is the problem here? What is the Three of Cups? What's the Tower? What's the Three of Cups? What's the Seven of Swords? What's the problem here? It's doing too much. And I don't see this as doing too much like taking on everybody else's work. I see this as you do too much maybe in the area of partying or something that takes you away from work. And so then it's hard for you to be 100% when it's time to work. Two of Pentacles is stretched way too thin. They're trying to do too much. Their cup is forever empty because they're not focused. They're not figuring out their priorities in life. They're split. They're just It's a feeling of all over the place, not focused. And then your income will be all over the place, not focused. And your opportunities will be all over the place and not focused. And there'll be heartbreak that follows that. That's kind of energy. And there'll be need to heal. And there'll be more towers. You're in some sort of cycle I see in the cards. So the world is appropriate here in the advice and what Spirit is trying to get across, which is cycles need to close out and new ones begin. This new beginning here, like I said, it's been some sort of gift that's been given to you as a, here it is. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been asking for. This is what really turns your crank. This is what really inspires you. And here it is. Don't bring in the toxicness, the self-sabotaging that you've done. And I feel like for years. Don't bring that into this environment or it will be the exact same ending. And you know that ending too well because you've had to heal from it over and over and over again. But rather than heal from the symptoms, go to the source. Heal the source. You're healing the symptoms. What's the source? Work on the source. So that this isn't tempting to do over and over again, so it doesn't continually sabotage you over and over again. You've got to go to the source, I'm hearing. Go to the source here. And a level of intensity I'm definitely feeling. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Yeah, this beginning for you that you're so psyched about is going to be very prosperous if you handle it accordingly. And that means full attention on it, okay? This means invest in yourself, not in experiences. Maybe you're hearing, this is the last time Johnny or Sue is in town. You got to come out for this or whatever. Or this is the last opportunity for this and you got to come out for this, But whatever it is, it takes you away from the investment in self and the investment in this passion project of yours. You're super excited about this. It's finally arrived. Don't self-sabotage it. Don't sabotage it. It's something that can be very lucrative with the Pentacles. It's something that can be very stable and help you to be stable. Invest all your eggs into this basket. I hear that. Invest all your eggs into this basket fully, all of you into this. This is great collaborations for the future, great teaming up. This is all about, getting out of this pattern. Get out of this pattern. And I actually feel kind of nauseous. There's something about this pattern that makes you actually nauseous. You got to get to the root of it to release it, to heal from it. And regarding this passion project, you got to get on board with it wholly, 100%. Nothing else gets in the way of that. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor in the reverse. You're worried, do I have the goods? Am I just a leader imposter? Absolutely no. Absolutely not. Remember, this was one of your arguments earlier. I'm the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I'm intellectual and I'm larger than life and I have a lot going for me. And why do I always have less than desirable or career opportunities or job opportunities? And why am I never inspired? Why do I always get the bottom rung type job ops? It's something like that. So you made the argument earlier. So remember that. Got to stay with yourself. Yes, I am the Emperor. I'm not an imposter. And that's part of all your eggs in this basket. Okay. Final messages for Sag. Great. Because you're used to lack. And that's that argument of like, I've got everything going for myself. And so why is there always lack in my life? Okay. You got to follow that pattern. Where is that coming from? That self-sabotaging. You got to get to the root of that. Not heal from the symptoms, heal at the root of that. What is the cause of the sabotage every time? Okay. Get to the root of that because it leaves you in lack. And you're tired of being in lack. You recognize the lack. Or it leaves you just in ill health. You're tired of that too. But here's what comes out of the lack when you put all your eggs in that basket that you're so passionate about now. It's this Ace of Cups. This is brand new, overflowing abundance given to you by the hand of the divine. You're ready for it. But you got to do some work on self. And you got to be all in. Charm. Deep message. Really deep. I feel kind of nauseous throughout it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we've got the fish, Jesus. It doesn't matter what your religion is. I mean, it matters to you, and that's what's important. But for a collective message, I want to say here, your spirituality, what matters to you? What is your religion? Lean in on that. I think that maybe some of you don't think that's important. It's very important. It's what has brought